Hey guys, welcome back to another game of Heroes of the Storm. I am on the blue team on the left. I am playing Abathur. My name is Raven Maven. On my team I have Anduin, played by Sour Worm. Asmodon, played by Was Knanej? Knanej? I don't know. Sergeant Hammer, played by Budge Cudlow. Kerrigan, played by Ogrum. And on the enemy team, the red team on the right, we have Ariel, played by Abathur Girl 12. Zul'jin, played by NASA Vater. Tychus, played by Crusader. Phoenix, played by Jerzul. And Alarak, played by Rai Died. Rai Died. Do you think that's a reference to Fargo? I think that's season 2 probably. Maybe 3. No, I think 2. First episode of Fargo, season 2. Great TV show, amazing TV show, one of my favorites. So check it out if you haven't already. Noah Hawley is an amazing writer. Anyway, the beginning of the game. Most games, QMs, starts with all the team in the middle lane trying to get a first kill. And it looks like, unfortunately, Hammer on our team has fallen. So then, heroes then disperse to the different lanes to gather experience. As you can see, I'm Abathur, so I can kind of globally gather experience every time I'm on a minion or a hero. I gather those experience globes, as you can see. Phoenix and Ariel and Zul'jin are the bottom lane. So I'm going to fast forward the first few minutes. You can see the enemy team is gathering their sapper camp over here on their side. So these Pumpkinhead, these sappers, kind of like a suicidal camp. They try to take down your structures. So if you think about Helm's Deep in Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers, that one orc that was carrying the sparkly torch that Legolas is trying to take down, that's basically those Pumpkinheads. They take down your walls and towers once they get close enough. So you want to try to kill them before they get too close. We are attempting to take our own sapper camp, but Alarak knows we're there, so we call for a retreat. Anduin unfortunately gets caught, and he falls. Will it be enough to take Alarak out? Will we at least get a trade? Yes, we do, thanks to Hammer. Alright, now as you can see, the 3 tributes are popping up. If you get control of any of these tributes, then all of the towers that you have control of will fire a volley towards the enemy core. It looks like Asmodon is getting frustrated and is already calling GG, which means good game. And usually when a teammate does that early game like this, only 3 minutes into the game, that means like they're getting frustrated, they want to give up, and they want to just get to the next game. I think that's a little too hasty, even though they got 2 of the towers. As you can see, they took 8 shots off of a 40. And we only got 1. We are behind technically, but it's only 3 minutes into the game. We can absolutely come back from that. Asmodon is pushing up the bottom lane. He's in a risky spot though, because we can see that Phoenix is coming up behind him. Tychus is going to try to take him out as well. I put the symbiote on him to try to protect him. It's not enough to prevent him from dying though. Alright, we are struggling at the beginning of this game. As you can see, they are a level ahead of us. They are at level 8, we're at level 7. They have 6 kills and we only have 2. A lot of pinging going up on the top lane. We have a sapper camp pushing, but it looks like Phoenix is going to be able to take them out before they get too close to their structures, unfortunately. Kerrigan is in trouble here. We have 3 members of the team, of the opposite team coming up. But I put a symbiote on top of Kerrigan, giving her just enough shield that she doesn't get killed by that Tychus grenade. As you can see, Zul'jin is wearing the crown of Ariel, which means as he does damage, Ariel gets energy from that, which is the energy that gives her healing abilities. So, as Ariel, which is a support hero, this angel, you always want to put the crown on the highest damage dealer, and it makes sense because Zul'jin is one of the highest damage dealers of the game. Zul'jin got a little too confident and started fighting under our tower and was killed for it. Alright, the next objective has popped up, this Bell tribute in the middle. I'm laying a bunch of mines in the grass here, hopefully to try to soften up Tychus. Yep, looks like it did. And we have Anduin claiming the middle one, and now we are even. 32 shots, 32 shots. So this is a unique map. The whole idea of this map, in my opinion, the best strategy is just to siege as much as you can. Try to take out these walls and towers, try to take out these forts and keeps. Because on this map, if you take out the enemy fort, then it becomes your fort and fights for you until it's subsequently destroyed as well. So on this map as Abathur, I almost always go siege build. As you can see here, my talents, I am upgrading my Locust to do more damage to structures, and I also have the Mule ability, which heals structures that you own. So now this is a structure that we own, and as it recharges all the way to the end, it'll start firing upon enemies that get within its range. It is very risky to fight under an enemy tower, which is what Tychus did, and Tychus got killed for it. Zul'jin is doing the same thing. They are taking lots of risks to fight under the range of this tower, because as you attack an enemy under their tower, that tower will react and start attacking you. By default, the tower first attacks minions until a hero starts attacking you. So Hammer's in a good position here, and she has the hover siege ability, which gives her the advantage of being able to move half the speed of regular movement, but also be in siege mode, which has that great range. So she's going to hang out right under this tower, because she's in a safe position. This tower will protect her. And this is a great position and advantage for us. We have the entire bottom lane in control, these two towers, and it just so happens that the next tribute is going to be on the bottom lane. Now, these bell towers, each objective, I think they're spawned randomly. So we have a middle one that spawns here at the bottom. Phoenix tries to take me out. Abathur is absolutely a weak character, but we'll just consider that an intentional bait. What I mean by that is I was kind of wagging my finger at Phoenix, telling him, come on, come get me. He came too close and was surrounded by my teammates who took him out. Even though we had a rough start, as you can see, said GG again, just to be funny at this point, because we are obviously ahead. We have our level 13 talents, we're a level ahead. They don't have their 13 talents yet. And we have more shots on their tower than they do on ours. So the ultimate ability that I have chosen is the Monstrosity. Once again, it's a great siege unit. It's basically as powerful as like a siege camp, and it can keep regenerating health every time it takes out an enemy minion, and it gets stronger and stronger. With every minion it takes out, it increases its damage and health. If you take out 40, you max out with the life duration of the Monstrosity. So we have some sappers that we are trying to get past this threshold. If the sappers get past this threshold, that counts as one more shot towards their core. We were not able to succeed, but that's okay. We are drawing all of the attention of the enemies on this tower. Like I said, it's all about siege on this map. If you can take a tower, it forces the enemy team to put all of their focus on that tower in reclaiming it, and it definitely takes away their focus of these objectives that pop up. Another great advantage of owning more towers is you get more shots on their core with every bell that you claim. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total towers. You always have control of your core, so you always have at least one shot. But if I'm able to claim this, oh, we actually got the top one too. If I'm able to claim this, then we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots on their core. And they were able to claim that one, but they only got 2 shots on ours because they only have 2 towers that they have control of. Their core down here and right here. You can look on the mini map. Zul'jin almost gets away. Kerrigan uses her ultimate ability, which is the Chrysalis. Heals her up in this protective shell. And that is like an homage to StarCraft. StarCraft 1 and StarCraft 2 Wizard campaigns. Kerrigan does go in a Chrysalis to obtain more powers. If you've ever played those campaigns, that game before, an amazing game. I'll probably throw up some videos about the StarCraft gameplay through the campaigns eventually. Alright, we got control of that second tower again on the middle map, and we have control of the top map as well. As we look at the bottom, the enemy team did take this again. Now there's a cool off time period, about 30 seconds or so before we can start attacking this tower. Now we can start attacking it. We're going to try to take it again. So we have basically full control of the map. The team is just basically reacting to all of the things that we are doing. They are trying to retake towers. They don't have control of the map. We have minions, sapper camps, my monstrosity, pushing down all of the lanes, and there's not much they can do. And once again, the more that they have to focus on retaking towers, preventing these sappers from going across the threshold, the more ability we have, the more freedom we have to take these bell towers. And right now we have control of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total towers. So I'm going to burrow over here and take this one on our side of the safe side of the map. 5 shots. 5 more shots. That'll bring us down to 11. And now the goal is to take this middle tower. If we control all of the towers on the map at once, aside from the core, because you can never control the enemy core. If you can control all the towers at once, then you have a constant barrage of missiles heading towards their core that pop out every 2 or 3 seconds or so. Tychus almost got taken out, but he was able to get away. So we don't need to fight too hard over this. Honestly, if I just focus my monstrosity on taking out this middle tower, which I did, then now we have all 6. And so this will constantly shoot missiles out. Another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 5 or 6 seconds or so. Every 6 seconds another one will pop out, but that's the end of the game because we have one more coming, and that's it. Perfect. It was a great game. Everyone played amazing. We had a rough start, but once we kind of got back together, took that first tower. Once again, guys, that's the strategy of this map. Try to take a tower early as soon as possible, and then the enemy team has to kind of play reactively to everything from that point forward. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Oh, and congrats to Sourworm for getting MVP.